Okay, so I've just figured out how to bypass Adobe's generative fill content guidelines. So I'll let you know what I was doing. So I had this stock image that I've bought from Adobe, and basically the image doesn't suit my needs because I need her hair to be wet to suit the content of the article that I'm writing. Now, when I went to, I'll just do it again. When I actually went to create, generate the content to make her hair wet, I'll show you what happened. So make her hair blonde and wet. I thought blonde would have more contrast. It would be more obvious that it's wet. Um, yep. So I went to generate this result. We'll come up with the content warning. We've encountered an issue with your result. Please view our guidelines. Um, so basically, it doesn't like the context of the image and it's flagging it as inappropriate. So what I thought to do was mask out the shower head just so there was less context of the image and generate a result based on that. Now, when I do that, I can run the same prompt with this context, and you'll see that it will generate blonde hair that's wet based off the context of this image. Now, because this image is very restricted, we're not going to get as good a result. Um, so let's just make sure this works. Yep. So we've got, wet blonde hair from the shower. Now, this isn't too bad. This is kind of better than the results I got before, but still not exactly what I want. Now, if you need the full context of the image and the results to be generated based off that, you can just disable that mask and then make similar based off, whichever one you like. So I'll show you how I've done that before. Now, you can see it took me a couple of tries and I was deciding which one I wanted to make similar. So originally, as you can see in this little panel here, I'll make this a bit bigger. So as you can see, the first three were based off the masked version of the layer. And what I did was I just undid the mask so that we had the full context of the image, and then the next images were based off the full context of the image. So it only runs the content check on the initial generation, and then you can regenerate by going generate similar, or however you want to do it, adding more, generate more variations after changing the context of the image. So it doesn't recheck when you change that. So now I've got all these different variations based on the full context of the image, and you can see they're not using the masked version, they're using the full version.